Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nabilah Binti Shamsuri and the metric number is 255263. So I will explain a little bit about what our group had understood from this whole case study. So the title of the article we use for this case study is Improving Internal Communication Management in SMEs to Case Studies in Service Design. So we know that SMEs having problem to transfer knowledge and information from one unit to another, because in those company they also have more than 2 people, so this kind of internal communication problem might occur as well. So they use participative business model development processes to identify the challenges and the solution, and then based on the service design, which is based on the CIMO logic, context, intervention, mechanism and output, they will prioritize all of the actions that can be used to solve the internal communication problem. And then through the process is a creative service design process, including both divergent and convergent phases. So the whole process will increase motivation among personnel to find solution, encourage communication, create doing understanding on how to solve problem. The technique bring the tacit information into use. So the method being used for these two companies is totally different. So it's not really totally different, it's different. And since it's different, the finding for these two companies will get, the finding that these two companies will get also is different. My friend will explain a little bit more about this. Thank you.
So, there are 5 process internal communication in company A, which is first is context design. Okay, in the context design, the researchers identify the challenges in development needs. So, the next process is idea generating. In the idea generating is a questionnaire had been used to survey the development needs in the organization. Besides that, the interview methods also had been used between the researchers and CEO through the web-based Savonia. So the third process is evaluating of ideas, which is in the evaluating of ideas, the researchers found that in the company A, they against to improve internal communication due to issue change such as communication barriers. And then the next process is analysis decision. In the analysis decision, it is important to ensure that organization progress going smoothly, which is they are in the company A, there are 28 ideas and 23 comments had received. So in this case, we can see that all the members in company A participate to analyze the best idea in the organization. So the last process is discussion and action plan had been taken, which is in this process, organization will take the best idea in their organization's goal. Okay, as we can see that in that case is company A find the best idea and action plan that will enable them to deliver product to customer with the efficiency.
In company B, there are 5 steps of internal communication using business model technique, which is involved internal communication in the training program on the service design. Okay, first step is context design. Okay, researchers want to know the development needs and the challenges in the company, which is company B, due to the changing of the equipment from the client. Okay, for the second step of the internal communication is idea generation. In this company, researchers use questionnaire and they also hosted a visit to the company, which is participated by the university itself. In this step, which is idea generation, vertical communication is important because if communication error, the information can flow smoothly to the client, which is during this time, during the visit, company is presenting their names to the client. Okay, for the third step is evaluation of ideas. Okay, in this step, a different way is used to evaluate the ideas such as improvement of internal communication and feasibility and increase the productivity and turnover and cost benefit of value. In this step, about 32 ideas is generate, which is 32 ideas being created during this step, which is evaluation of idea. For the next step is decision analysis, which is researchers know that production, marketing, sales department are the major challenge in the company. Okay, for the last step in internal communication is action plan. In this company, action plan is taken when CIMO logic is produced. Okay, the purpose of CIMO logic is to produce the design proposition and enabling and understanding the insight of the explore phenomena.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Najwa Binti Jofry, metric number 255258. Okay, today I'm going to present about the internal communication strategy. The internal communication strategy is a process of sharing the information within the organizations for purposes of business. In business model to approach, it contains 5 steps, which is contact design, idea generation, evaluation of idea, core index analysis, and also the discussion on what going to take action by the organization into do next. So basically, in the case study, company A has been uses this type of strategy to find their target and the idea and the action on deliver their products to the customer in an efficient way. Okay. While company B also joined the training program on service design by fill up the questionnaire on the development challenge and need hosted by a visited researcher. So according to the case study, the creative service design process means the frame of human-centered perspective regarding the problems and opportunities in order to engage the potential users and also the stakeholders. So in this way, from that, the customer-oriented service approach can become reality if only the internal communications are working well.
My name is Izzati Binti Sazly and my metric number is 255254. For question number 3, we agree with both of the company's internal communication activities only after changes has been made. It shows that the company is actually aware of what is happening in the company and actually took a chance to improve their internal communication activities. The improvement made is to make sure that the company runs smoothly and to avoid any complications or loss due to the miscommunication among the organizational members. There are actually 2 improvements that can be made by the company to improve their internal communication activities. First, the company must provide a channel for feedback for the employees. Establishing a suitable channel for feedback and ideas can actually help the management to communicate effectively and they should know how to fully utilize the new technology to connect with the employees. Maybe they can create a chat group or one-to-one chat platform for the employees. They should be creative to make the employees to engage in the internal communication activities. And second improvement that can be made is that the managers should encourage cross-departmental communication and collaboration. The company may hold a Q&A session regularly or a meeting between different departments in one group as a platform for the employees to communicate with each other and engage with each other. This kind of meeting can actually help each department from being isolated from one another, because there is actually ongoing internal communication activities with one another.
So as for the conclusion, our group think that this article is very good for all of the small and medium-sized enterprises to improve their internal communication, to avoid any further problem regarding the internal communication in the future for their companies. So as for our recommendation, we have recommend to provide channel for feedback and ideas. So when we are providing the channel for feedback and ideas, meaning that the superiors and the subordinates can work together more. So meaning that the superiors at this the process will not just be the subordinates listening to the superiors, but this time around the superiors will listen to the subordinates ideas and opinions as well, so they could solve their problem faster and lots easier. And then encourage cross-departmental communication activities. So by doing this, we think that they every employees in the SMEs companies could at least lessen the awkwardness between the superiors and the subordinates. So in the future, everyone can work together in harmony. So we think so that's all from us. Thank you so much.